Yo, 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 Ringo, Cosmos, what's up, guys? You just read it, Ringo? From what I hear, it's a pretty good chapter. From what I hear, it's a really good chapter, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. I don't know how long it's been since I've been this excited for a One Piece chapter. Also, guys, you're gonna hear a lot of Well, I'm not sure if you're gonna hear it, but you're probably gonna hear a lot of fire alarm noises. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think they're running some tests in my building. So it's been going off since the morning. Yo, what's up, Cash? So it's not too much, but it'll be there. Just warning you guys now. So I already see that the chapter dropped as early as I checked this morning. I think I checked around like 11 or 10, and I saw it was already out. And it's titled "The Truth About That Day," One Piece chapter 1083 on TCB. Now, I have been spoiled. Unfortunately, I have been spoiled. I was DM'd to stay away from everything because it's gonna be a pretty big chapter, but I was still spoiled on one thing. I don't want to say what that thing is now because I'm sure a lot of you have not read the chapter yet, and we're gonna read it together. But I've also been told that what I've been spoiled on is probably not even the biggest thing in the chapter. So the thing that I know, there's apparently something bigger. But we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it. I'm sure everyone's gonna hop in sooner or later. So here we go. You guys ready? Let me know in the comments if you guys are ready for this chapter. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this one. One Piece chapter 1083, the truth about everything. And you know it's gonna be a good chapter when the man on the cover page is Don Quixote Doflamingo. Let's go. What's he doing? He's feeding. He beat up some kind of duck, and now he's like holding like a tangerine or something. I don't know what that is. Band-aid. Doflamingo tending to a fallen chick and making a nest with his coat. Ah, this is beautiful. I like this a lot, man. This already made my day to see Doflamingo again. Tending to a fallen chick and making a nest with his coat. Again, I apologize, guys, if you guys can hear that sound. It's extremely annoying, but there's nothing I can do. It woke me up this morning, and it's just going nonstop. It's going to escalate quickly, this final saga. Cosmos already read it. Ringo already read it. Okay, so I'll just say this then. And I won't say it. I'll just tell you guys. When it comes in the chapter, I'll tell you guys that's what I was spoiled on. Doflamingo sees himself in the fallen chick because of his symbolism. Yo, haven't read the chapter yet. Hi, what's up, Max Moon? You see? Perfect thing that I didn't say. I'm not going to say it. This cover is like the crocodile helping the dog cover. Okay, good. If you guys can't hear that beeping sound too loud, then that's perfect. For me, it's really loud. Like, it's extremely loud, and it's really annoying. But I'm glad you guys can't hear it. This is a good mic then. All right. No more talking. Let's get into it. Kamabaka Queendom. So we're going to start with the revolutionaries. We accomplished everything we set out to do. What did Sabo see? So are we going to get answers on Sabo this chapter? Are we going to get more lore about Imu and stuff? All three objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the celestial dragon symbol. We rescued Kuma-san and freed as many slaves as possible. Finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. Why would you destroy their food reserves? So what was the fallout? It was nothing to sneeze at, but we got the world's attention, and the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in 12 nations where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. Well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished, the kingdom of Lulusia. Yeah, but he just brought the whole kingdom with him. So they're okay at least. The headline censored everything, but the 7 others have all declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their... Hold on. The headlines... Who's talking right now? Sabo? The headline censored everything. Dragon is talking. The headline censored everything, but the 7 others have declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their resources. Okay. This isn't brand new news, though. We kind of already knew it was going this way. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world. Okay. Yo, the world government is getting hit left, right, and center right now. They got Cross Guild coming at them from one end, Dragon and the Revolutionaries coming at them from the other end. To stop resources from reaching Marijoa, they say the Holy Land's high up location makes it an impenetrable fortress. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Marijoa. They say the Holy Land's high up location makes it an impenetrable fortress. But we'll see how they like living under siege. They'll finally get a taste of what it is to live in poverty and go hungry. Hee ha, that's what I call a result. Indeed, who's this, Dragon talking? Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They might be struggling by now. Yo, GR Max, what's good, bro? What's good? How you doing, bro? Them destroying the food is wild. Them destroying the food is like, I don't want to say it's out of character. It's a very smart move, but I don't think anyone would have seen that coming. It's not how the revolutionaries usually do things, or how we'd expect them to go about it. So it's very interesting to see that they're doing stuff like that now. Sabo's one of my favorite characters. Same here, Max Moon. Not gonna lie, this chapter almost had no big moment. Really? Okay. I've been told it had at least one moment that was huge. And I've been spoiled on one moment that was huge, and apparently that's not even it. Why is there a silhouette of Shanks? As expected, though, they're not a foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's Knights. Bro, why am I seeing Shanks as one of Marijoa's knights? What's going on here? That's Shanks. That's Shanks, my dude. That's Shanks in the center. He even has like the hilt of Griffin, like that circular handle. He's got the cape with like the collar up, right up to like the ankle. That's Shanks, bro. Does Shanks really have? Does he actually have like ties to Marijoa? Since it's you, what? Because since it's one of the God's Knights, they'll listen to him at the reverie. You're not telling me that's not Shanks. That's all I know. As expected, though, they're not a foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's Knights. It does look exactly like Shanks Cosmos. It does. Ringo says they are 9. Are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8, but all the way to the far right, it looks like the speech bubbles might be covering half the body of one. You could say that's someone there, but I count 8. Obviously, the 4 to Dragon side before the guy in the middle. So the 4 on the left, then Shanks, then the guy right next to Shanks. That's 6. Then the smaller guy in front of the guy right next to Shanks, the really short guy that's up to like Shanks' waist. That's 8. And then the big guy behind the guy next to Shanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8. I don't really see anyone. I see like a little figure here, but I don't know if that's a person. But guys, isn't it sick how we're getting like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the same feeling I had when I started reading One Piece. First, it was the man marked by flames, and they showed the silhouette of the ship, and what's his name? Lafitte was talking about all the lore that goes into him and how whirlpools come if you go near him, and we saw the silhouette, and that kind of reminded me of Mihawk. You know what this reminds me of now? This reminds me of when Johnny and Yasuko were talking about the 7 warlords. Remember? And then we saw the silhouette. Or like in Drum Island when they talked about the Blackbeard pirates. I feel like it almost feels like the start of One Piece all over again. The final saga really is something entirely different. So I'm just wiping a little bit of the dust off my screen. Like the fact that we're still getting characters in silhouettes that we've never heard of. Like we've never heard of Mary Joa's God's Knights. And now we're getting a silhouette. Okay, Cosmos is saying this chapter has crazy moments. I'm sure Oda is playing with shadows as usual. It's probably not Shanks. I mean, remember Kaido's shadow when Garp talked about the four Yonko? And Big Moms? But especially Kaido's? They look nothing like them. Blackbeard Pirates looked nothing like them. The Warlords all had swords. They looked like the seven swordsmen of, what's it called in Naruto? The seven swordsmen of the mist or something? That's what it looked like. So silhouettes don't really mean shit, but this deep into the story, and we already know Shanks has some kind of ties with Mary Joa. That's Shanks, bro. You're not telling me that's not Shanks. People think Shanks is the son of a celestial dragon, but imagine if he's the son of a guard in God Valley. That's why he was a god knight. Oh, a guard that died in God Valley? No need for Straw Hats versus Admirals anymore. Nope, Admirals down bad once again. God's Knights slam Admirals. You're gonna make a poll on that as soon as this chapter's done. Yeah, what's up, Dara? How you doing? You're lucky we just started. I think Whitebeard was talking about this front God Knight when he said looking at Shanks' face made his scar ache. He could have been talking about Roger. He could have been talking about Rocks. We don't know, to be honest. He could very well have been talking about the God's Knights. All right, let's continue. But before we do, let me see if anyone else here looks like someone we know. Because that obviously looks like Shanks. The guy next to him has a hat. And then he has like horns. Kind of like page one, but not really. Not really. No one else here really looks too familiar. Or familiar at all, I should say. So we got Shanks and a bunch of goons. All right, let's continue. You realize you will be their number one target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? I'm not too hot on that name. It doesn't matter what the truth behind King Cobra's assassination is. The news reports have made you a hero already. In the eyes of revolutionaries everywhere, the authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. In the eyes of the revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. What authorities is he talking about? The Gorosei? In the eyes of the revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. Or does he mean like they have no humanity within them? They got no humanity from the inside. In that case, he'd be talking about the celestial dragons. While there are certainly many malignant, power-hungry dispos who deserve that reputation, there are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. And Alabasta's King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuances like that. That's very true. This might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. Gulp, slam. My, you really are unshakable, dragon. Then spit it out already. King Cobra assassinated, and we got Cobra dead and Sabo standing right next to him. What really happened? Is there any truth behind this scoop? Yeah, this is gonna be good. I told you guys at the end of my last live reaction, I did not think we were going to continue here in the next chapter, that we're going to hear what happened. Oda keeps surprising me, man. I don't know why I keep doubting him. It's clearly a different pace to the manga ever since the break. Hold on. Let me get comfortable for this, because this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation, because we all wanted to believe in you. And we see Sabo reading the papers, and then we go into a flashback. Over a month ago, at the home of the gods in the holy land of Merijoa, not long after the revelry began, they're attacking the home of the gods. And we see explosions everywhere, celestial dragons crying, running for their lives. Get out here and help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. The intruders are with the revolutionary army. We're under attack. It's the 4 captains. This is outrageous. First they attacked our beloved symbol, and now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Does the jealousy of these vermin know no bounds? I don't even want to keep the heads, just dispose of them at once. After that, summon all those dreadful bodyguards and have them executed. Those miserable wretches allow this to happen on their watch. You depraved snail. I told you to hurry. They're just abusing everyone and anything in their way. Why is there a pirate, an old man pirate here? It's a slave, a former pirate captain that got captured probably years ago and is now a slave. You depraved snail. I told you to hurry. What would you do if something were to happen to me? I've had enough. I'll walk myself. Consider yourself fired, you useless piece of trash. And looks like... Hold on, guys. Sorry. Shit, I'm getting a knock on the door. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 5 minutes, and we're gonna continue the stream. I'm gonna pause it now. I'm gonna stop it. I got an unexpected visitor for a fire inspection, so we're just gonna do this quick. Give me 5 minutes, and we're gonna continue this. Stay with me, guys. I apologize for this. 5 minutes.